I'm going to share 4 tips with you guys today that are going to drastically change your life. I know they definitely changed mine. If you're somebody who always feels stressed about money, even when you have it, if you're somebody who feels guilt around spending any money, even if it's on things that you need, then watch this video. Now, this is really important because what I just described is a scarcity mindset, and a scarcity mindset has been studied and proven to have the same effects on the brain as living in poverty, as alcoholism, as not sleeping for an entire evening. It prevents you from making good decisions about the future because you are so scared about today, and that actually keeps you broke. And it actually becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where you're scared about not having any money, so you have this fear, and then you act out of this fear, and because of the ways that you are acting, you stop yourself from having any money. So for example, a lot of people with this mindset are scared to invest because they're scared about losing money, not realizing that the bigger risk is never investing because then they will never be able to retire. Now, this is a problem I struggled with for a long time. I grew up in a family that didn't have a lot of money. Money was always scarce. Even when I got my own money and I was making more money, I still had these feelings all the time like something bad was going to happen. So here are the 4 things that I did to start to overcome that. Number 1, what you believe is what you receive. When you think about the worst case scenarios, the bad things, you are telling your brain this is what's important. And your brain gets bombarded with like millions of messages, right? Millions of details every single day. And it needs help filtering out what to focus on. So when you are always thinking about something, you are telling your brain this is important, and your brain will start to look for that thing. It'll filter out all of the other stuff. If you're always thinking about a red car, you're always going to see a red car. If you are always thinking about the bad, you are always going to see the bad. Number 2, you need to start creating win-win situations. A scarcity mindset thinks that if one person wins, then another person loses. But once you start getting into that abundance mindset, you can see that there is enough for everyone, so there's no need to compete and compare. Number 3, you need to increase your financial literacy, and this is a big one. Didn't realize that part of the problem I had was that I just didn't know enough about money. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how easy it was to make more of it. I didn't know the best strategies to set myself up for success and like how foolproof those can be. Something else that really helped me was understanding these limiting beliefs that I had about myself and money, and then breaking them down and rewriting them to serve me. I actually have a free quiz on our website to help you figure this out. If you haven't taken it yet, highly recommend it. Number 4, and this is going to seem like a small one, but it's actually really big. You need to start practicing gratitude. When we can be grateful and thankful for what we have and get comfortable with the journey, we can stop focusing on lack. When we stop focusing on what we don't have and put our energy into what we do, we get more of the good. Where focus goes, energy flows.